Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my December project and we have day one, which is a spread across the pages. Day two is just going to be the back here. Now I did print out two photos. One is me and my husband, and then one is some Kahlua and whipped cream vodka. Now I think I'm going to wait to do the photo of my husband and I because I really want to do it with the 4 3x4 sections. And then this one I feel like can be, you know, finagled or whatever. So let's see what I can do. All right, you guys, I decided to go with the alcohol photos because, you know, there we are. So I actually posted this photo on Instagram and said something like happy holidays to me. I tagged Kahlua and Smirnoff, and Kahlua responded and said cheers. So I thought that that was super fun. You know, a Kahlua drink with some milk and a little bit of whipped cream vodka just is tasty to me. I feel like I want to add a little whipped cream to the top of it and sprinkle a little cinnamon, because it tastes like a Christmas drink to me. Not that it is, but it just tastes like a Christmas drink. So we are going with that. So these punches right here are fantastic punches. They punch out a shape and they emboss it so that it gives you a 3D heart. So I decided to punch out one large star and two of the smaller stars, and I used that red, what is this called? Mirror stock from Brutus Monroe. And just to give me a little bit of that Shining Shimmering Splendid, I definitely want to have Shining Shimmering Splendid throughout my entire album, whether it is from like silver foil, this red stuff, whatever it is, I want lots of Shining Shimmering Splendid. So I do believe that some glitter glazes are going to be making their way into this album shortly. Now I am going to keep using that Pink Fresh Studio stamp set that I used last time. I had actually pulled out a Close to My Heart stamp set to use as well that had some borders on it, but the borders didn't make it on the page. What I had in mind, I ended up not doing whatsoever. I decided to go a different direction, and that's okay. I don't mind going a different direction from where I'm originally thinking, especially because, you know, December's a big month. It's got 31 days. I have plenty of opportunity to use those ideas on later days. So I am going to just use a little sheet of black cardstock here. I'm going to offset my photos so that it isn't truly matted. I do flip through the sticker book, and I really wish that it wasn't gold foil. I get it. I know that like red, green, and gold is a very traditional Christmas, and gold is very Christmassy, but I really didn't. I'm not bringing in gold. Like, that's just the plan. The plan is to use silver only. I love silver, and yeah, usually I don't mind mixing my metals, but this year I'm solid on wanting to do a silver only, like a silver only metals here. But that's all right. In January, I will be able to mix all the metals because my Kill-A-Kit with Style in January is going to be all about the metallics. I'm so excited for it. I asked for an idea, and somebody posted that on the YouTube video, and I was like, I love it. I love it. I'm sorry I can't remember who said it, but I love the idea so much. I actually wrote it on a note and taped it to my camera tripod so I wouldn't forget about it in the hustle and bustle of Christmas. So these tags are a recent addition to my December project kit. They are one of the things that I found after I'd done the kit share video. They are Tim Holtz tags, I'm pretty sure. So now I just go ahead and build up that little bit right there, and I make sure that my little 2 fits into that box, and it does. The number fits into that box so beautifully, almost so great that I wish that I had decided to do all of the numbers in that box throughout the album, but I mean, now would be the time to do it. If I wanted to do that, now would be the time to go back to number 1 and change it, but I love number 1 so much, I'm not going to change it. We're just going to mix that up throughout the album. We might do it again. So I go through and find this Paper House die cut with the snowflakes. And, you know, I just think of snowflakes when I think of Christmas time. It's just a part of Christmas time for me. Even here, living in California, where we haven't seen snow where we live, and we probably will never see snow where we live. I've asked the people around, and none of them can ever remember seeing snow here in our town, and that's okay with me. I do have to say, though, and I'll tell this later on when I tell the story of the Christmas tree we bought this year to replace our dining room tree. We bought a flocked Christmas tree this year, you guys, and oh my goodness, it makes me want to go to a cabin and hang out in the snow so bad, so bad. But, you know, we're not going to tell anybody that. So now I am going to place these snowflakes over top of this red paper, and the red paper doesn't stay, and that is because when I put on my cheer foam sticker from Simple Stories, it doesn't pop enough for me. There isn't enough poppage, and you know, I feel like I need the poppage. I'm actually going to use this little teacup or coffee mug or cocoa cup or whatever you want to call it with this page. I'm probably going to have a page about cocoa too, because we do have a cocoa bar set up this year, but I just felt like, you know, it would be great in this as well. So I peel it off. It is the cheap knockoff brand ATG tape. I have found that if I don't press it down a whole lot, it is easy for me to peel it up and place it back down when I need to. I did have a little crisis on my mind right here, though, of whether or not I was going to make this into a shaker pocket. I decided not to. I just decided not to. I don't really have a reason other than I just decided not to. I will have at least one shaker pocket in the album, though, just because when I'm working with pocket pages, I love to make shaker pockets. I think that they're super fun. So that will happen, but just not this day. So I'm using my Brutus Monroe Raven Detail ink. It is my absolute favorite ink, and it is a newer ink pad. I got rid of my dried up ink pad. You know, I was really struggling with my ink for a while, and I was like, what the heck is going on here? And then I was like, duh, Sandy, you're using it all the time. It's drying out, or it's being used up. So when I needed a new ink pad, the refill was sold out, so I just bought a new ink pad instead of the refill. So I think what I need to do is actually buy a refill for the ink pad. That makes me super excited to actually need a refill for an ink pad, because the only ink pad I've ever done that with is my Black Soot Distress ink. So this makes me happy, super happy. So I am going to go ahead and use the die set that matches that Pink Fresh Studio stamp set, and I am going to go off to my die cut machine and die cut that bad boy. I guess I didn't hit pause on here, and you guys are just seeing the screen, but that's okay, because we can sit there and look at the Kahlua and whipped cream vodka, because it's tasty. I wonder if we put a little rum chata in there. Oh, I bet you that would really taste Christmassy, wouldn't it? Might have to try that. Might have to try that. The good thing about drinking Kahlua, and when I make this drink with the Kahlua and the whipped cream vodka, it's not very strong at all. You would be sick off of drinking Kahlua before you would get drunk. It's just not that kind of cocktail. But anyway, there it is, you guys. Day number 2 is done. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again real soon for another video.